Hey there, adventurers! Are you ready for another Bible story with Aunt Lacey? Hit that subscribe button and let's go! Today we are going to talk about a miracle that Jesus did when he was here on earth. A long time ago, Jesus taught his disciples, who would later become like pastors and leaders of the church, how to do all kinds of miracles. One day, Jesus decided to take his disciples across the sea in a boat. There were only a few men in the boat with him. When they got out of the boat, Jesus told them to stay in the boat while he went up on the hill to pray. So they stayed in the boat and they watched him walk up the hill. While Jesus was praying, the people saw him walk up the hill, and they started following him. They wanted to hear him teach. And they brought their sick and those who were hurting, so that Jesus could heal them. Jesus spent lots of time healing people and teaching. And before they knew it, it was almost dinner time. When Jesus looked at the crowd, he saw that there were a lot of people there, but there was no food. He asked his disciples, "What do you have to eat? Bring me what you have." One of the disciples said, "All we have is 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish." Jesus said, 5,000 men are over here. What good is this for you and me? The disciples probably thought, what good is this for 5,000 hungry people? But they gave the food to Jesus anyway. Jesus took the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, thanked God for them, and then gave the bread and fish to the disciples. He told them to give it to the people. As the people were eating, they were amazed. They had so much food, and they all ate until they were full. Afterward, they even had some food left over. Bet you're wondering what happened next. Well, let me tell you. After everyone had eaten, Jesus told his disciples to gather up the leftover food. You know, the people probably thought, why does he want us to gather up the food? We can't even eat it now. But Jesus said, don't throw anything away. Don't waste anything. Gather it up. So they gathered up 12 baskets of food left over. These baskets were large enough to hold the remains of the food. Let's think about this for a second. 5,000 men plus women and children. That's a lot of people. And they all got to eat, and they even had food left over. Isn't that amazing? This miracle shows us that Jesus cares for our needs. He wants to make sure we have what we need. You may not always have everything you want, like the fanciest clothes or the latest toy. But if you trust Jesus, you will never go hungry. In Matthew chapter 14, verses 13 to 21, you can read about this miracle in more detail. It's a great story, and I encourage you to read it. Maybe someone in your family could read it to you. Well, that's the end of our story today. Do you think you'd be able to share your food with someone else? Jesus didn't just feed 5,000 people once. He also fed a man named Lazarus, who had been dead for 4 days. What do you think? Was that a miracle? Yes, it was. Okay, adventurers. I hope you enjoyed today's story. Remember, if you trust Jesus, you will never go hungry. See you next time.